Hi, I'm Leong, 34 years in the business.
Hi, I'm Adeline. I'm 10 years in the business, and today we are here to answer some of your questions on Expert Answers.
Is buying a new home near your child's future school the right move?
1, 2, 3.
This is my answer. Correct? Same.
I agree as well. Before you answer, I ask you, how old is your youngest child?
This year I'm still quite young.
Oh.
So my son also quite young at 20. Youngest.
So coming to this topic, did you actually choose a home near school at the point in time when they were going to primary school? Before we answer this.
In fact, we went for balloting.
Just say.
Successfully got it in school environment. The classmate that he has, environment, the people he mixed with, the teachers, all this thing, including my 2 other daughters. School itself plays an important part of the child's growing up. So enrolling in the right school definitely can bring out the potential of each and individual child.
If it's near the school, the child can actually slowly gain its independence by traveling to school himself or herself, coming home, in that sense, also understand to be independent and understand safety awareness and things like that. And also, most importantly to me, because I only got 1 child. So at that point in time was really to emphasize on the fact that I don't have to wake up so early. So school being nearby, we just have to wake up in time and just roll over. So I think to me, that's some of the advantages. Okay, question 2. Does buying a home near your child's future school improve their chances of enrolment? Yes, certainly think so. So yours was buying near a home, your home near the school. So being alumni, we didn't actually move quite near in terms of the school during our matrimonial home, but later on as we expand the family, we really had to. So to increase the chance of enrollment, we actually picked a BTO near the school.
That means those who nearer to the school, 1 km, they got more priority scheme to go for. Right? Until they maximize all the opportunity and they still cannot get it in, then they go under the last phase of phase 2C, which is the balloting again.
Right.
Is bigger always better when buying a new home near a school? My answer is yes and no.
Hey, you copycat you.
No! I'll never copy you. Personal experience, bigger home in today's context does offer a certain kind of space and luxury for everyone to enjoy the home. Not the property, but to enjoy it as a home. That's why I find bigger is always good, especially speaking from experience.
Personal question, can I ask? How big is the family?
Okay, excluding mistress, now is 1 wife and 3 kids.
You're sure you'll say that? So at the time when you're buying a home near the school, right, did you already have that many kids? Or
Yes.
Already had?
Yeah, Harry has.
Okay. So
And during those days, honestly, it's including my mom, my helper, so 7 of us staying in a home.
So it's a logical progression to buy something bigger, so to fit everybody in.
Not bigger, but a house, a home, a property that fits your need. So big, share a little bit more. I ride bike, exercise, I saw this GCV, the house is very big, but every time I go there regularly, the house every time at night is all dark, no one at home. So a property is actually a home. It's just not assets for precision only.
I had yes to buying bigger near a school. I think simply to think long term also. So even though we may be starting our family small, maybe with a child, and to come, if you expand the family, you don't have to think about the so-called transferring cost or buying cost to buy a bigger home. And in fact, the sibling scheme within the school enrollment, it does help to the advantage also. However, on the flip side, I must also say this as well, because I think affordability is something top of our mind when we purchase a property. And indeed, some families do not want to go beyond 1 or 2 kids. And they already have planned, because by entering a primary school, usually it's because we're alumni.
Yeah.
But beyond that, maybe secondary school is by merit. You can consider other good schools with other activity-based school that you or your child might want to go into. So it's a yes and no. To me, it's more of affordability, a long-term planning, as well as also think about how you want to use this house beyond the primary school ages. You want to rent it out? Then it makes sense, because already it's next to a good school zone. So to rent it out is actually kind of easier as well.
Totally agree. The no answer. So we share the same.
Yes or no lah? Yes and
Yes, no is exactly the same.
Will buying property near a school increase its value?
Both yes No.
I'm more leaning towards a yes. Okay, why? Why yours?
Yes, statistically proven. Report research, if I remember, I read it. It said all near good still increase in value because of its popularity. In the resale market, there's always have a group of this buyer who need the specific needs of near good school for property. So that's why the answer yes.
Singapore is a very unique environment. So we tend to have a few factors of choice before we buy a property. School is definitely one of them, I feel. Even for entry point, like my needs, or even for resale. And besides that, I think we have things like location, whether we're accessible to transport, MRT. I think those are good factors also. Amenities. But still, if we revolve around these four kind of choices, and school is definitely one of the so-called highest share in terms of local, in terms of buying markets near a property near a school. So in that sense, I feel the value may increase. Quite high potential for this, but of course, along the side, we have other other pointers to think about as well. So being that, I think it's still a positive for me, but of course, share other points why you think it might increase or it may not increase.
Recent launches, recently I did a quick, simple study on the trend. A 2.5 million 3-bedroom versus a 2 million in near to city and one city fringe. The 2x5 3-bedroom, they'll get the rental at about $6,000 range. Surprisingly, the 2.1 million property near city, but it's a 2-bedroom, yet getting the same rental, saving $400,000, getting a higher return of equity. And on top of that, $400,000 saved over the interest. It can be a substantial saving. In other words, you can take buy a lower, cheaper property with a higher rental yield, use the money and rent a place that you like. And the best thing is after every 2 years, because by MOE requirement, you can decide to move to another newer condo if you just decide to move again and change environment.
So besides that, increasing its value near a school, I feel in general, because my kid is still a school-going age, I feel that the community, the safety, so-called, near school is always a safety zone. So in that sense, traffic and all is all set up to manage to help our kids, safety top priority. So in that sense, in the long run, again for resaleability, I think it's a good so-called position if you're thinking about buying near a school zone, because it appeals a lot to our family-based kind of a profile buying to properties because of the school needs. So in the long run, my answer is actually more leaning towards a yes, it will still increase the value.
Great. In the event for those parents who want to buy near school, not go school, near school, definitely the intangible of child waking up later, having more sleep and taking shorter time to commute to school, back and fro, all this kind of thing, especially nowadays with both parents working, all this plays an extreme important role to manage the stress level, not only for the kids, but for the parents themselves, or for this to and fro. All these are actually more than the dollar and cent.
So for me, it's also leaning towards a higher primary or even a secondary school environment. There a lot of time is played on CCA. So I really cannot be there 24/7 for them just to fetch them to and fro. So that flexibility, that kind of, again, as you say, reduce stress, both for the children and for the parents, I think that is really something intangible. The benefit is there. So like it or not, primarily, our Singaporeans who are still buying into these factors, school, MRT, amenities, and I think in the long run, we have to make our asset work more for us.
Yeah.
So think about rentability, resaleability beyond that.
In other words, buying the property near a school or for own stay, due to the pricing of Singapore property prices, is not as strong as simple as before just buy a property.
All right, that's all we have for expert answers today. See you next time.
Ciao.
Bye.